up, you guys? It's your girl Kanai from BIGBAKEROLL TV, and you're tuning in to episode 37. What's up, you guys? So for today's dessert, we will be making a banana pudding pound cake using Kimmy's Kreations Recipe. So I saw her recipe on TikTok and I just had to try it. And I know a lot of people love banana pudding. I know I do. I don't eat it as often like most people because I have to be like in the mood for it. I just can't eat it as a dessert. Let me guys know, do you guys like love banana pudding, or you don't like it, or you like it like only if you're in the mood for it like me? But I just had to try this out because it looks so good, and I just was like, yeah, I have to show you guys. I have to share this with you guys. So thank you to Kimmy for this recipe, and yeah, I will leave it in the description. But without further ado, let's get into it. So first we're going to be making the pound cake, and then we're going to move on to the banana pudding because we are going to put banana pudding on top of our pound cake. When I saw that, I was like, oh my god, like she did something with that one. She really did. First, we have 3 sticks of butter in our bowl right here, and then we're going to be mixing that until fluffy along with 3.5 cups of sugar. Alright, so we got our 3.5 cups of sugar in there with our butter. Our oven just beeped, which reminded me, we have our oven set for 325 degrees, and it's ready for us to go. So we're going to start blending this butter and sugar up, and like I said, we're going to blend until it's Alright, you guys, so it's been about 5 minutes and we're getting that cloudy look. I don't know how to really explain it to you guys, but you guys see it. We're getting that cloudy look, and we're using a hand mixer instead of a stand mixer today because I got a new hand mixer, and so far so good. I love it, and yeah, I'm excited. So we're gonna mix this, probably take about 5 more minutes to mix. Alright, so we're back and we have our butter and sugar mixed in. It's giving mashed potato. So when you get a smooth mashed potato, that's how you know you're ready for the next step. So we have our mashed potatoes, and now we are going to be adding 6 eggs to our mashed potatoes. Yes, 6 eggs. But we're going to be adding them one at a time to make sure they mix in all the way, because you don't want no eggy mashed potatoes. No, I'm just saying, y'all. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and add in our eggs, and we're going to mix them in one at a time. And then this is where it's going to get like 10 times easier after all the eggs are added, because that's where it's going to get like more soft. Because I was kind of having a rough time. I know it's because I'm also using my hand, but I was having a rough time mixing up the butter. Even though it was softened, the eggs make it 10 times easier. So yeah, if you have a hand mixer, don't worry. So we have all 6 eggs mixed in, and it's giving banana pudding, and we didn't even do anything for it yet. So now we are going to scrape our bowl and add in the remaining of our wet ingredients. We have a 1/2 cup of whole milk, and Kimmy was very specific. Whole milk, not 2%, not half, not almond milk, whole milk. So we have the milk, and then we're adding a 1/2 cup of sour cream as well, and then 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And let's go ahead and whip it up. Alright guys, so our milk and sour cream is all mixed in, and now we are going to be adding our dry ingredients last but definitely not least. So we have our dry ingredients mixed into our bowl right here. We have 3 cups of cake flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. So we're going to add that. We're going to mix all of that in, and then we are going to add in our puddings. But we're going to add in our puddings after we're done with all of this. The pudding is going to top it off, and that's what is going to make the banana pudding pound cake. So I am so ready because like this mixture is just looking good already, and we barely got anywhere. So we are going to add in just a little bit. Just eyeball it. I usually add in my dry ingredients in groups of 3. Guys, if you can't tell by the pitch and the tone of my voice, I'm just saying. But if you guys can't tell, I'm really excited to see how this pound cake is going to turn out. And the consistency is constantly changing. First we had mashed potatoes, and then we had a smoothie bowl, and now it's getting even more thick. So I'm really excited. I can't wait for the banana pudding part. That's the part I'm waiting on. So we're gonna add the remaining flour, and we're gonna mix this in, then we're gonna jump into the pudding. Alright, so it's time to add our pudding mix, and we have 3.4 ounces. These are the serving size of the box, but we are only going to be adding half of the bag. So we have French vanilla. This is where the eyeballing game come in at. Yee! And we have banana cream. Okay, so we have our pudding mix, and we're gonna mix this in, then I'll talk to you guys because I'm ready to get this going. So let's go. Ooh, it smells so good. Alright you guys, we have our pudding all mixed in, and this bowl is so heavy, and this is such a thick cake mixture. But it's because we're gonna have us a nice fat pound cake. So we have our pan right here already greased up. And when I say grease the pan, I mean grease it, because with this type of stuff, not this type of stuff, this pan, like it's kind of hard to get the cake out. So we want to go heavy duty on the grease so that we know our cake is good in the oven, and when it's time to come out, we could just flip the pan over and our cake slide right out.
Working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist.
We have our beautiful cake in the pan, and now we're going to go ahead and put it in the oven for about an hour and 10 minutes. But I am going to be setting a timer for an hour and 5 minutes just to make sure, because in 5 minutes could make a huge difference. We don't want to burn these cakes. That would be so terrible. And yeah, so every time I tell you guys a time, I like give myself some time just to come back and check it. The last episode, I ended up telling you guys like how long it actually took. So like I would do the same, but I'm just letting you guys know that's a good thing to do if you just trust what the box says or trust what other people say depending on their recipe. But I always put mine for a little less time and then I come check it, just because everyone's oven isn't the same and I don't want to burn my cake, okay? That's the last thing I want to do. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and throw this in the oven for an hour and 5 minutes. Alright you guys, so our pound cake is in the oven, and while it's baking, we're gonna go ahead and start on our banana pudding, which we're going to put all on top of the cake once it's done. It's gonna be so good, I'm already knowing. But we are gonna go ahead and add 2 packs of the French vanilla pudding and a half a pack of the banana cream pudding. Half a pack of banana cream. Alright, so we have our pudding mix in our bowl, and now we are adding 3.5 cups of whole milk. And then we're just going to whisk that together. Comment down below if y'all knew that I was going to make this banana pudding pound cake soon, because I mentioned it a few weeks ago on my live when I went live on Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me at @BIGBAKEROLL_TV. It's on the screen and it's in the link in the description. But I went live for my 1-year anniversary, if you guys didn't know. But I went live and I told you guys I'm gonna be making this soon, so if y'all stay tuned. So here it is, it's finally here. We're gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. We're gonna put that to the side and we're gonna move on to a cream cheese mixture that we're gonna make really quick, that we're going to add into our pudding. Alright you guys, so my cream cheese mixture is so watery because I accidentally got evaporated milk from the grocery store instead of sweetened condensed milk. And like, if you guys know, they're in the same type of can. The sweetened condensed milk is like kind of smaller or whatever. But yeah, so we won't be adding Kimmy's touch to it, because this is like what makes her banana pudding, her cream cheese mixture. But at least I didn't add it to my banana pudding, because I would have definitely ruined that. So we have about 25-30 more minutes for our pound cake to bake. So while we wait, we are going to put our banana pudding inside the fridge just to keep it nice and cold. And then when I come back, I'll be ready to pour our banana pudding on top of our cake and decorate. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, share this video with a friend, and yeah, I'll see you guys when the cake is out of the oven. Alright you guys, so our pound cake is out the oven and it's nice and golden. It looks so good. Like, I can't wait to cut a slice. But before we do that, we have our banana pudding that was in the refrigerator, and we have some sliced bananas over there, and we also have some Chessman butter cookies. So I just have an ice cream scoop to scoop up the pudding and put it on there like that. And I'm not decorating it a certain way, but I'm just using this scoop to make it a little bit easier for myself. So I'm just putting it on there like that, and then I'm going to use my offset spatula to just coat the cake a little bit. So I know it kind of looks messy, but that's kind of the look I'm going for. Not necessarily messy, but it's not really supposed to look clean. It's just supposed to look like natural, you know. And now we're just gonna top it off with the bananas and some cookies. Okay, you guys, so we have our finished product of our banana pudding pound cake, and I went ahead and baked some cupcakes since I had so much extra batter left. But the cupcakes came out really cute, and it definitely adds on to our cake, and I just love it. And as you guys can see, I done already cut a slice out. I was so excited. Me and my brother tried it. It came out really good. Like, it tastes really good. So if you're a banana pudding lover, this is a must try for you. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I don't love banana pudding, but I like it. I have to be in the mood for it. If someone like brings it or something and I'm in the mood, I'll get it. But I never wake up and be like, oh, I want some banana pudding type of thing. So yeah, like I said, if you love banana pudding, this is definitely the cake for you. It is so good. And even though we missed a few ingredients from the banana pudding, it still tastes so good. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, leave me a comment down below. Let me know, will you try this or not? And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more baking videos like this. You never know what kind of desserts I will come up with, so you want to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so you won't miss out. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.